I let you hear what they sound like when mommy and daddy comes in and feeds them. It's like chaos. And I just heard them land again in there. So, yep, the babies are back. Mommy and daddy are back, about to hatch some babies, and it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Hey, girl, hey. Hello, welcome in, everybody. My mods, if you guys can keep an eye on the door, please. I already blocked a bunch of people that thought that they were going to be able to kind of sneak in without me knowing. So I would appreciate that. In lieu of a cerveza this evening, I am having coffee. I am having coffee instead. I just really, I'm not in the beer mood right now, to be honest with you. So let me get this off of here, because I know I'll get a warning for not having my camera on. Ay, ay, ay. Welcome in, everybody. It's been a day, I'll tell you. It has been a day. Hold on, let me go get something. It's not a real time. Probably. That's the only kind I wear, so. Oh, Madonna mia. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. As we're waiting for more people to come in, my son's high school team had a game today, and it was not good. It was not good. I felt so bad. My son didn't do great. He was not happy after. But to add to the drama, he lost. I told you guys he got his ears pierced over April vacation, and he wears them well. I'm going to tell you that. But he got hit today. I don't even know how, and he lost it. Go up and look, yes, you can go up and look. I didn't want to go through your stuff. No, it's okay. So so he lost one of his studs. So he has to go back tomorrow to get a new one put in. Good time. Right, sometimes with a windshield, sometimes with a bug. Today they were definitely the bug. So, oh God, where to start? Where to start? I guess I will start here. While I was at, and I'm sorry if I'm not catching all the comments. Is there a mod that wants to come up here while I'm talking? And if there's something, if you guys wouldn't mind, well, if I have a mod up here. Well, you know what? Let's not bring anybody up here right now. But mods, if there's a comment that I need to see, if you can please what is it called? Tag it, pin it, whatever it is. I would appreciate that. Got my Cadbury's milk tray. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Tracy. Are there any other what other, if the other mods can just say hi so I know that you're who I have in here. And if I need to mod anybody else. Dala, thank you, Dala. Scam, thank you, thank you, thank you. Kim, hi. Pep, oh, let me get you, Pep. Thank you. Because I know, I'm sure that I don't have everybody on here. Since I only use this when, you know, people report me when people don't want to hear what I got to say. So, okay. I think I got J Grandma in the house. Thank you. Okay. I think we should be good. Okay. You sent Breezy a message. Good. Oh, hold on a minute. Not that, Heather. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so while I was at my son's game today, I received a couple text messages, and I received 2 or 3 calls from Miss Truth. Now, I am not comfortable having a conversation with her on a phone with just her and I. My feeling is that since she was so comfortable going in a live last night and defaming me yet again, she can come in here and she can have a conversation with me in here. I think that that's fair. I am not interested in, I'm not interested in anything else than what she has to say. And again, my feeling is if she's able to put false information out about me and go into people's boxes and do that, then she can come in here and she can talk to me in here. I posted something on my main about it. I'm blocked on here. I don't know if I blocked her because this is my backup, I very rarely use this. So as I said on the post on my main, I'm sure that, somebody will contact her and let her know that if she would like to have a conversation, we're going to do it in an environment that she's comfortable with slandering me. So, but the difference is I will stay respectful and I will also shut off the comments because I am not a believer of dogpiling on people. I don't like that. I don't like when a creator has somebody in a box that they're beefing with and then invites 3 or 4 more people up to just berate the person and all that stuff. I'm not going to do that. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it was, Lana. It was, it was. A lot of stuff has been, and the thing is, it's like, I'm always like thinking, that I don't want to be like a lot of other people on this app that does this stuff. Oh, I see judges here. Okay. We're going to keep it respectful in here. I am going to, if Ahmad can shut off the comments, I would appreciate that. Because I don't even know how to do that. So if somebody knows how to do that, I'd appreciate it. Let me see. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think that will be good. Ah, somebody put him back on. They need to go off and stay off. I'm not sure who did it, but comments, whoever turned them off, can you turn them off again, please? Thank you. Jay Grandma, thank you very much for doing that. Thank you. Good evening, Emily. How are you?
It's Judge Truth. I'm good. How are you?
Judge Truth, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
That's good.
So
I went in a box yesterday and I called you a P3DO sympathizer, and that upset you, pissed you off. That was the whole point.
No.
Well, you said it pissed you off.
Well,
So
no, the other thing that you said was that I like to FONDLE children, and then you put in the comments there that I am a pedo sympathizer. Hold on, let me get the exact quote. I don't want to misquote you here. I streamed for their safety. Only a pedo sympathizer would, with ill intent. So that was that. And then you want me to play the recording again so you can hear what you said?
Scammy, is that why you wanted me here, for public humiliation?
No, I want to know why.
I'm here to take accountability for what I said, but I have been on private for 5 months now.
Yep.
5 months. I got you posting about me. I got Kool-Aid posting about me. I got diagnosed amnesia posting about me. I have left everybody alone. So I'm confused exactly.
You have not left
if it's
me alone.
yes, I have.
I have seen what you've said in chats, okay? And it's the same bullshit.
Okay. And in Amanda's live, I have dropped from the box when you were spoken on. I have left the live when you're spoken on. I have done the best I could, despite the fact I keep getting provoked on this platform. I have left everybody alone.
Judge, let me ask you something. You realize why our friendship is no longer, right? We can agree on the fact that the reason why our friendship fell off was because you got pissed at Scam Slam. Because
No, I didn't get pissed at Scam Slam.
So
I've never liked Scam Slam, and you know that.
Okay, so was it you got pissed at me?
I think as my friend at the time, Scammy, you shouldn't have wanted my kid on a YouTube. Yeah, I do think that.
Well, and that's fine. Do you think it has anything to do with the fact that there was a second time you got me involved in something with Scam Slam and I said, I don't want to be involved in this?
No, but I mean, you were our common
denominator,
Scammy. You were our common denominator.
And why do I have to get involved all the time? Why do I have to mediate?
Scammy, I don't know. I felt more comfortable with you. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you know,
and that's where my comfort level was with you.
Yeah. Well, okay, so what you said last night was
disgusting, and I already apologized.
But no, and what I'm saying is this: what you said was that I posted a screenshot of you streaming little children.
Well, the screenshot you put up, respectfully, Scammy, didn't have any little children in it.
Yeah, it did. I covered.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did. I covered the face.
You covered the face up with a sunflower, and there's no body underneath it. Was it Casper, and only you could see it?
You want me to show it to you?
Go back. Yeah, go back and look at it.
Okay. Whatever. So that's not a boy with a face, huh? It's not a boy with a face?
No.
Not.
No.
Let me see if I have the unredacted. I don't have the original one. Could somebody send me could somebody send me that in Discord, please? See, I don't go into your lives, Truth.
Scammy, I'm not saying I didn't stream somebody with their kids in the background. I'm saying the screenshot you put up does not have a child in it. Not even underneath the sunflower.
Can somebody in Discord please send me that?
Posting me in general, Scammy, is provoking me. It's taunting me. It's instigating shit. Why not just leave me alone?
Okay, here's the picture. You ready? I'm going to flip my camera around so you can see it.
So you're going to show the kid. Okay.
Well, what do you want me to do? You said it's not a kid, and now
no, I said in that exact picture it was not a kid. I already admitted to streaming, and there were children in the background. I've already admitted that.
Here, I'll cover the face, okay?
Thank you.
Here you go. I'll cover the face. You're telling me that's not a child, huh? There's a face. No. There's the hair. Really? What is it? Is it a mannequin?
I don't know. Was it talking?
It was a screenshot. It wasn't an...
Scammy. The problem is you have an issue with what I said about you last night, correct?
I have a lot of issues with
you. And I have a lot of issues at the fact I'm still being stalked provoked, post it, and instigate it.
You're
If
not
you
being
have me
stalked.
blocked,
You're not
yes, I
being.
am. Yes,
How?
I am.
How are you being stalked?
If you have me blocked and I have you blocked, why in the hell am I still being posted by you? Leave me alone.
I'm not stalking you. I'm not.
You're
I'm not in your.
posting me. You're
I'm not in your
instigating it,
lives.
Scammy.
I'm not in your
Scammy,
lives.
you're
I
instigating
am
and
not in your
provoking
lives.
me.
I am not in your lives. Okay.
You're
I am not.
instigating and provoking me.
I am not in your lives. I don't go near you anywhere on the app. Okay. If people are sending me a screenshot of
Tell
something,
them to fuck off. That's what I do.
if somebody sends me a screenshot of something that you called me out for and you called Scam Slam out for, and
I didn't
you're
call you out
going
for
against-
it. I didn't call you out for it. I called her out for it. You didn't post my kid, Scammy.
Yeah, but it was my fault. It was
No,
my
it's not your
fault because I
fault.
dn't do anything about it.
No,
And
you could have done
wanted-
something about it, Scammy. You could have. You chose not to.
Mm.
And that is what said more about our friendship than anything.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Now, what is said more about the friendship is the fact that right after our friendship is over, you got in tight with somebody that fucking raked me over the coals for over a year. That's
Scammy, you're friends with a lot of people I don't like. I don't tell you where to be at.
yeah. Okay.
The value of
You know what the
friendship should
difference-
not be placed on who the hell we like and who we don't.
It's not who I like or who I don't. It's what he fucking did to me, and then you became a mod for him.
Well, you know what, Scammy? When you throw people away, they tend to just wander.
Yeah, you
That's what
wandered a
happens.
lot. You wandered a lot lower.
I'm allowed to do that, Scammy.
And that's good. I'm glad you've admitted that. Listen, I have not stalked you. If you want to look up the definition of stalking, you can check that out because stalking. I have not contacted you. I have not emailed you. I have not done anything.
And if you want to look up the definition of provoking and instigating, just go to your profile and look at the videos you posted.
Provoking and instigating.
Yeah.
That you know what a way to adult through that is? Admit that you did the same fucking thing wrong that you called other people out for. And that's why I posted it.
I haven't posted you.
Because the hypocrisy is ridiculous. No,
I haven't posted you.
I didn't say that. I said the videos
I'm not
I post.
addressing other people. I'm addressing you.
Listen, either you're going to stop talking so I can get a word in without being interrupted, or I'm going to kick you out of here, okay? Because we owe each other nothing, especially after what I've seen on here, okay? When I'm done. Somebody please get her out of here. I'm done. You said you wanted to have an adult conversation. That's the farthest thing from that. Somebody can put the comments back on. One of my mods can do that. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Well, so today I got 3 calls from her. Okay. I got calls from her at 6:34. I got a call from her at 7:02. And hold on. There were 2 calls during that time. It's not giving me the It's not giving me the other time. And I got 3 text messages from her. Let me see if I can find. I don't know if I put them in Discord. That is the biggest bunch of bullshit gaslighting I've ever heard in my life. If I know the person that I discussed the truth thing about is in here, can you do me a favor and send me the screenshot I sent you, please? Yeah, listen, if she wants to say that's not a kid, I mean, that's batshit crazy. I'm sorry. It's batshit crazy. Jesus. You know what? I don't have I don't have that screenshot readily available right now. Oh, now I do. So she at 6:34 would like to talk, would just like a calm conversation if at all possible. That didn't sound calm. I wasn't on the app earlier. I was notified you were asking me to a box, and we both have each other blocked. If you'd like to speak to me one-on-one, I'll be up for the next few hours. If not, I at least tried. There's nothing more or less I can do. Hope you've had a good afternoon and a great night. That was that was not a calm conversation. I tried. Again, let's review here, okay? That whole thing was scam and with truth. There was a disagreement that I spent a good portion of a Saturday on, going back and forth between the two of them. This was last fall, trying to get them to get along, because I'm good friends with Scam, I'm good friends with Truth. And I was in the middle. I didn't like being in the middle, and I wanted everybody to get along, okay? Scam was busy that day. She had something going on, and I got Scam, to say that she was going to reach out to Truth. And that was on a Saturday, I believe. And then, since she couldn't wait, and it had to be right away, and Scam wasn't available for that, Truth went on live that night and ripped into Scam. Okay. And at that point, I'm like, there's nothing I can do about this. Okay. I can't do anything about this. I tried mediating. When the video came out, when Scam posted the video with Truth's son in there. Now, let's be clear about something. Truth's son is not a little kid. Okay. Not a 7-year-old kid, not a 2-year-old kid, not an 11-year-old kid, okay? And not only is he not that young, he has his own TikTok account, and he makes his own posts. The live that Scam posted was over 6 hours long, and if you know anything about people that post videos of creators on TikTok, whether it's me, whether it's Smash, whether it's Megan, whether it's whoever, nobody will sit there and watch an entire 6-hour live to see what happened in there. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. If you don't want family members on TikTok in your camera, then don't show them or don't have them around. That's why I come down here. I know my son's not going to come down here. And if my wife has to come down here, I'll mute it. I'll turn the camera and nobody will be the wiser. It's just not safe. So many creators say that. You talk to any of them and they will say the same thing. So after that whole video thing happened, that was it. Truth and I had our falling out, and it happens. It happens. I couldn't do anything about it, and I wasn't sure as hell going to tell Scam what to do because it's her platform. Just like I don't tell Truth what to do. Now remember, January comes around and Homie has that live and he rakes Scam and I over the coals. And he rakes Scam for him saying that she posts children on the YouTube channel. And Scam had explained the thing a bunch of times. That, the 6-hour live and all that. And she didn't watch the whole thing, blah, 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 blah. So Mr. Homie has that live. Didn't even let Scam or I know, which is fine. That's fine. But to make it worse, he blocked us. So we couldn't even go in and defend ourselves. So he had this live, Mr. Big Balls himself. Just, absolutely disrespectful. And soon after that, Scam has proof that, in fact, Homie has showed kids in his lives. There are mods of Homies that have YouTube channels where they upload people, and those kids have been in the YouTube videos. And truth is, when I posted that video yesterday, it was to show the hypocrisy of you can say one thing and it means you need to do it for certain people. But if I do it, it's okay to do it. And that's why I posted that thing. And she said what was the terminology she used? That pushed her, or that something or other. I don't even know. I mean, at that point, I pretty much just shut my ears off because she wouldn't stop talking in here. Provoked her, right? When you're an adult, you can control what provokes you. If you're provoked because I'm calling you out on something that you did, that you've called out others for, you don't have the right to get provoked just because you're pissed that I'm calling you out on it. So again, she blamed me for what she said last night. Do you notice that? It was because I provoked her, she said that. I mean, am I losing my mind here? I mean, that's pretty much what it seemed like to me. If you haven't heard it, I will play exactly what she said last night. And I'll tell you what, I am going ahead on Monday. In fact, I have them right here. I'll even show you them. This is the paperwork I have for going to court. Because as I said, I called. This is the paperwork that you fill out for a ex parte order in Connecticut. And I have the paperwork, and guess what, motherfuckers? I have a whole stack of them. So you want to be, you want to continue to fuck with me like you're doing? Keep doing it. I got a nice pen. These are my favorite freaking pens in the world. These are, what are they called? Z-grips. This is what I used all the time when I taught. It's like butter. Okay, it's like butter. I can write with these all day. So let me get into what I talked about earlier today. Based on what Truth said last night in that live, which is continuing the defamation of character based causing she's slandering me, along with Spread Love with her videos. I spoke with a sheriff today in Louisiana in the where Truth lives. And the way it works down there is like there's parishes. So like a sheriff's department will cover 3 or 4 parishes. Okay. I spoke to a sheriff there, and I spoke to a sheriff in Missouri, where Spread lives. And I told them about what was happening. And, part of the problem is the fact that, when these people do that, they don't think there's going to be any accountability because you live so far away, I'm all the way up here in Connecticut, and they're, halfway to over halfway across the country. And this is important, guys. Okay. So anybody that has been, harassed on any of the social medias, and I'm talking specifically about TikTok right now. Anybody that has been defamed, whether it's libel or slander, and there's a difference. One of them is verbally, that somebody spoke to a third party, which would be somebody. Yes, the counties are called parishes, right? Whether it's somebody goes in a live and, yes, libel is writing, yes. Whether somebody goes in a live and absolutely lies about you, like has been happening with me now for over a year. That is something that you can absolutely fill out in your state, something called an ex parte. And what that is, and you need to check in your state for what the laws are. But in Connecticut, if somebody is doing this stuff, which Truth did last night, and what Spread Love has been doing for months, is 100% slander. And it's defamation of character of me, because what they keep promoting is absolutely a lie. So what you do is look up what an ex parte ruling is in your state. I got the paperwork right online, and I am going to be filling it out this weekend. And on Monday, I'm going to Superior Court in my state. I have 2, actually, one on either side of me, which is awesome. And I will be filing ex parte paperwork for a protection order for slander against Truth and one against Spread Love. Now, the beauty of an ex parte is this. Number one, you don't need to file it with the state that the person lives in. Because what will happen is this. First of all, you've got to make sure you have enough proof to back it up. Okay? You just can't go in there with somebody saying, people hasn't caught up with China. Yeah, exactly. I'll talk about that in a minute, Dee Dee. So what will happen is this, and the sheriff from Louisiana, where I called, explained it perfectly. Okay, I have to have the proof, obviously, solid proof that this has been going on, and I do. So I'll fill out this paperwork. I'll have my videos and my screenshots of what each of them has been saying about me, and with Spread Love, obviously, all the videos. I think we're up to about 24 that she's made about me. And they're all disgusting. For Truth, also, the fact that she keeps pushing this sexual stuff, which is really disgusting. And again, at the end of my live, I'm going to play what she said, because I'm sure when I play it again, I'm going to get a violation, and my live will get ended. So I'm going to play that. I fill it out at my superior court, and I wait. And what happens is the judge will see these pretty quickly. I might have to wait a couple hours, but they're going to want to see proof of it. And then what happens if the judge rules that, in fact, this person is doing this to me, then what happens is it gets sent down to Louisiana. Okay, so they have a copy of it, and then the person in Louisiana or in Missouri will get served. Now, when they get served, that puts them on notice, saying that you got to stop this. It is a court ruling saying you have got to stop this. And if they don't stop it, then the police will go and they will file charges, because now they've broken a law in their state. It's not just Connecticut now, because Connecticut is is the one that has the protection order. They send it to the state saying, our resident of Connecticut has a protection order against this person. Can you please serve them and let them know? And then at that point, if they break it again, then they broke the law in that state. And now it's the state's problem. Now the state's going to be pissed off. And I would be called as a witness to it. So they would have me come down when they file and they bring whoever to court on the charges that they have now broken, the order. And then I go down as a witness and I tell them exactly what happened, and that's how it's going to go. So I was hoping, listen, I was hoping that when Truth came in tonight that we were going to be able to have an adult. That's not how the court system works. Okay, Ted. Okay, cool. Thank you, Ted, because I did talk to a sheriff today in Louisiana, but thank you. Okay, I'm glad, Ted. Thank you for sharing it. I appreciate that. You can go suck a bag of dicks now, by the way. So, yeah, so there it is. So I will be going in Monday. Now, as I was saying, I was hoping that Truth would come in here and we would be able to have an adult conversation. I was hoping that. I did not expect her to come in here hot. That's for damn sure. She reached out to me multiple times today wanting to have a conversation. Yes, she came in at the beginning, but I ended up having to drop her out of a box and block her because she did admit what she said was wrong. Yes. I didn't really hear her say, unless it was so fast. Did she even say I'm sorry for it? Or I don't even know. I'm not even sure. So, yeah, so I was hoping, we would be able to just put everything behind us. I had hoped she was just going to apologize and we were going to agree to disagree and go our separate ways. I did want to have a conversation with her about posting kids and streaming kids, because that's what caused this whole problem between us anyways. And obviously that didn't happen. So that's where we are. Tracy and I were talking today, and I told her, I said that I didn't want to, I changed my mind. I didn't want to read, I didn't want to go through her criminal history. I didn't. Oh, gee, Kenzie came in here. You know, listen, Spread Love, I know those are all your backup accounts. Those are your burners, okay? We know that. We know that, okay? Stop coming in here, because, again, you keep doing this and you keep doing this. Thank you. Yeah, well, Kenzie is Spread Love. That is Spread Love's account. That's one of her 1,000 burner accounts she has. And I'm sure she'll be back, so just keep an eye. She has a number of them that she can come in. Well, Kenzie was blocked already, so. So again, you know, I decided before any of this conversation, when she reached out to me, to not read her criminal history, because I said, if I do that, then I'm just as bad as the people that do it on this app that I can't stand. So I wasn't going to do it. At that time, it was probably because I still had an ounce of respect for her, even though I shouldn't. But that's what gets you in trouble. That's what gets you in trouble on this app, is when you have that little bit of respect for somebody. I find it interesting that of all days, Truth reaches out to me to have a conversation, is when she heard what I talked about in my live this afternoon or this morning about going to court on Monday. That's the only reason. Yeah, I know. Yep. You said that, Trace. You did. But then again, the timing wasn't suspect, because I mean, it makes sense, right? When you hear that all of a sudden, you know, oh my God, oh, I really fucking pissed her off. Oh shit, and now she's said that she's gonna go to court, and she called the police. Shit, I better call her. I better try to smooth things over. It didn't smooth anything over. So, I have to say, of all the people that I've come across on this app, I've been come across a lot of people, some very good people, some very shitty people, and everything in between. I have got to say, the most disappointing, person that I've ever met on this app is Truth. 100%. I have never seen such a change in character so quickly. I don't know if the person that she was portraying herself to be for all this time was fake, and this is the person she really is. But I have heard very recently, people have reached out to me about some of the stuff that's happening that I don't even know about because I don't watch Truth. I have no interest in it. But I have heard that there's some crazy shit going on. Some crazy shit going on. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to her. Because the Truth that I knew a year ago, 2 years ago, was when I first came across her. She wasn't anything like this. She wasn't anything like this. You know, she's had a huge turnover. As she said, if she wants to go lower, she can. Meaning, you know, if she wants to go to people that are I mean, I'm not even going to put words in it. You heard what she said. She said it's her prerogative if she wants to do that. Okay. Well, you kind of backed up exactly what I said then. But, yeah, exactly. You know, and this is the thing that is just so bizarre to me, okay? When you have a falling out with somebody, and again, we'll just leave it here on TikTok. If you have a falling out with somebody, for me, if somebody was saying the shit that people would keep saying about me, okay? And I knew for a fact that what they were saying is wrong, even if I fucking hated the person, I would call out the bullshit. Because it's just not, it's not right to do that. It's not right to, just because you hate somebody, to continue to push this disgusting lie that everybody, you know, has been pushing for a long time. Okay? She sat there. She sat there. She sat there while Florida Man made those songs. She sat there while he made the videos. She sat there. And I even have screenshots of her in his lives laughing about it. If I saw anybody doing that to anybody that I was friends with on this app, I would fucking call it out. It's just not right. I mean, I may not like her, but I mean, that's bullshit. You don't lie on somebody like that. And that's, imagine TikTok. Imagine TikTok. If it was an avenue, it was a platform where all you could do is either entertain people or tell the truth about people. Do you realize how many creators would be permanently IP banned if they didn't follow those rules? I mean, it's not hard to tell the truth. It really isn't. And to be honest,
I want to make something very abundantly clear, Amanda.
Yes.
I have my account set on private. Private.
Yeah.
So please tell me why Scummy Claus is posting a live I had earlier that showed minor children. Is it because she's a pedophile and wants to fundle them? Her and her groupies, or what?
What?
I'm on private. Why is she stalking me? Scammy Claus, are you still flicking your bean thinking about me? Is Scam Slam not giving it to you enough?
What the fuck? Yep. I wasn't.
As I said today, and as I said, after somebody FOIA'd my teacher stuff, and there's nothing there, which I told everybody, I said it was going to stop. And if it doesn't stop, I'm going to make it stop. So, based on what I've seen last night and continuing on today, I will be going to court on Monday, and I will be turning in this paperwork for 2 individuals. I am considering also holding the people accountable whose live it is that let these people say these things, because it's their platform and they're allowing the person to talk. Which is why I printed out a lot of them, because it's going to stop. Yes, exactly. New guidelines say that. I know who Spread Love is. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You know, and as a quick kind of broad thing about the FOIA, the person wanted everything, FOIA'd everything, wanted any and all correspondences between me and any kids or parents or teachers or administrators regarding complaints about me. They wanted any written, like, write-ups that I had received as a teacher from administration, based on conduct, based on parental complaints, student complaints, whatever. They wanted any criminal investigations that were done and what the outcome of it was. They wanted any documentation that I had been fired or I had been, what is the technical term they use? Not released from a contract, but that same type of thing. And whoever the person was who FOIA'd that stuff, and I do have my my ideas who it is. The response from my school district to the person who FOIA'd it was, after an exhaustive search of the documents, nothing that you have requested exists, and therefore we have nothing to send you. So you would have thought that whoever was the one who FOIA'd it would have had the balls to go on live and say, well, you know what? I FOIA'd Amy's stuff and there's nothing there. There's nothing. So obviously Florida Man was lying. And obviously everybody that keeps pushing this story is lying. But the person didn't have the balls to do that. So there it is. So I would say probably the next time I will be... Thank you, Robin. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for the thank you for the gifts. I imagine the next time I will be on live is going to be Monday, probably late afternoon or in the evening, to tell you exactly what happened in court. Because as I said, when I do this stuff, the first thing people better be aware of is that I fucking go through with it. I don't just talk like a lot of people on here that say, oh, I'm going to I can think of a bunch off the top of my head right now that have said that already. I think I was up to 8 people that have said they were going to press charges about me. And it never happened because you actually have to have a fucking case to do it. So I will be on Monday night and I will go through exactly what happened in court, what I had to do, how I had to, how I showed, the documents that I have, the screenshots, the audio. I'll tell you what the outcome was and what the next step is. And I have absolutely the right to do it because it is something that's affecting my life. And it's my story. So, keep pushing. Keep pushing. Kennesaw. I miss Kennesaw. I wish Kennesaw was in here. You guys all remember Kennesaw? He isn't here? Shut up. Kenny Shaw, are you in here? Oh, Kenny Shaw, you have made my weekend, Kenny Shaw. Kenny Shaw. Welcome in, Kenny Shaw. I hope you are doing well. So, I am not going to lower myself to release anybody's criminal records. I'm glad I didn't have enough time this afternoon, because if I had, I probably would have, because I was hot this afternoon. I was hot. And I'm kind of glad I didn't have enough time. Because, when you are, when you're in the moment, sometimes it's hard to step away from that cliff you're about to jump off of. But again, truth, it's called adulting. And you have to be able to control your reactions and what you do. And tonight, I am going to control what I do. And I'm not going to do it. If there's anybody that is in a similar situation to what I'm going through with people on this app, please reach out to me. I see names in here, and I keep seeing names saying, "Oh, I bet that person's going to do it." Oh yeah, I bet that person's going to do it too. You know, to certain creators, reach out to me, and again, I could verify again what a sheriff told me in Louisiana and what a sheriff told me in Missouri, and you know, we can walk through everything together and get this done. The most important thing, though, again, take screenshots, download videos that people make, because here is what I have that they don't have. I have all of the evidence, and what they have to do is they have to prove that what they're saying is not slander. They have to prove what they say about me is true. And there is absolutely no possible way to do it. And that's what you have to make sure if you are going to hit somebody with a protection, an ex parte protection. That's what you have to do. You have to have rock solid evidence. Now, this is the other thing, as I said earlier. It stipulates on there that you can't just go into a court and make up a bunch of bullshit about somebody. Oh, what a shock. I just got a violation. You can't just go into your superior court building and file a civil protection order ex parte on somebody without proof that it happened to you. And if it goes through to a court hearing and the judge feels like the case was brought up pretty much just to piss somebody off or as retribution or retaliation for something, that person can get charged for it. Whether it means a criminal offense for lying, whether it means, if the defendant has a attorney, the plaintiff would have to pay for that. So you've got to make sure. You got to make sure that, if you do this, you have ironclad evidence. And what I have is I have all the evidence that they've done this stuff. And they have no evidence that what they said is the truth. And that is what happens when you lie. So, the next time I will be on live is sometime Monday after I get back from court. And I will give you guys the heads up on everything that happened. If anybody is thinking of filing an ex parte due to harassment, due to threats, due to slander on anybody on this app, reach out to me. Reach out to me. Because I have a feeling somebody that I'm filing against is going to be hit with a barrage of them next week. And it's going to be a very bad fucking week for somebody. Very bad. So, everybody have a great weekend. Hope you can enjoy some time outside. Hopefully you'll have good weather this weekend. The weather up here is not supposed to be nice. It's supposed to be cold and rainy and gross. But hopefully other parts of this beautiful country of ours will have some sun and some warm weather, so many of you that have worked all week can enjoy it. And the next time I see you guys will be Monday, okay? Happy Mother's Day. Yes, happy Mother's Day to all the moms. I sent my son a text message a couple nights ago. And I said, listen, Mother's Day is on Sunday. I said, she carried you for 9 months and she brought you into this world. Do not disappoint her. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So I will see you guys. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.